Okay, so I figured you guys would like to see a garden update because we haven't done that in a bit. Brandon is being attacked by mosquitoes because they are rampant and evil. But yeah, so the garden has exploded. So let's look at it. Starting off with, we have Gabriel because he's important. The actions in this video do not cause harm to humans. Okay, continuing. These are the cucumbers that I'm not sure how much longer they're actually going to even be existing, because I've almost hit 200 pints of pickles. So that's my goal, so we might stop. Brandon planted radishes in here, and as you can tell, the garlic is not in here anymore. So hopefully we'll have radishes soon. Swiss chard. Parsnips that I will be pulling out this weekend. And then we'll be figuring out how to preserve those things, because I'm not exactly sure how that's going to happen. But, you know, we're going to see. We've got the lake carrots right here. And if we swing around this way, tomato forest has officially started. It's kind of crazy. So what's really exciting, he's gonna be our first tomato. He's a super sauce. He's not as big as I figured it was gonna be. So hi, Gabe. But super sauce are producing really well, so that's awesome. This is a Amish paste, I think, right? Abe Lincoln. Abe Lincoln, not Amish paste. I apologize. Abe Lincoln. He's doing well. This is an Abe Lincoln as well, and has one, but really, really tall stuff there. Hungarian heart. They're getting big, but there's not many of them. So we're not exactly sure what's happening with that guy. This one is doing the same thing. I'm not exactly sure what's happening here, but hey. There's some more Hungarian hearts. Super sauce. And Hungarian heart is here. So we'll swing around this way. The peppers are doing amazing. They're actually really producing well. Looks like we've already picked a bunch of jalapenos at different points. A couple bells. There's actually a few bells ready to be picked. I've got to do that. And there's one that's pretty ready. The compost bin doing its thing. Not exactly sure what's all over here, but things are happening. So that's a thing. Panic peppers are doing great. They are not so panicky. We've got a bunch of bananas. That's cool. On that guy. And we're actually almost done with blackberries. We have, remind me, Brandon, 21
1-gallon bags of whole berries and 4 full-gallon ice cream buckets of crushed berries and a partial gallon bucket.
And we've kind of figured out that those buckets are holding about 2 gallons, basically. Roughly 2 gallons of berries. So we're looking at roughly 30 gallons at this point that we've picked. Roughly. And I'd say there's probably another 4 or 5 gallons on the vines, but that's about it. Yeah. They're practically done. We usually get about 2 solid weeks of picking with the blackberries, and then they kind of slow down. Bird. More peppers on this side. Looking good, looking good. Lots of bells here. Yeah, so they're looking good. I mean, we probably could keep the cucumbers going for a while, but like, there's a point where once you hit your goal, you just need to stop. And I'm getting ready to hit my goal, so we're gonna stop.
And we're about 100 days from our last frost, so if we pull them in the next couple weeks, we could plant spaghetti squash on them still.
There you go. So if you couldn't hear that, we're about 100 days from our frost date. So if we pull them this weekend, we'll be able to plant spaghetti squash in their place and still get a round of that, which is awesome. So the tomatoes out here are actually doing really well, which is fabulous. We've got a few out here that are almost ready, which is cool. So added new things. We've got okra, and you'll have to go over and check out our TikTok because I posted a video. I walked out here and found Brandon using a propane torch to help plant these guys. So that was an experience. And we've got a zucchini going, some squash and beans all kind of on this side here. We had the cucumbers on the back side. Like I said, we're probably gonna call these quits pretty soon. This whole area smells horrendous because Brandon...
Walls are falling off.
Yeah, they are. Brandon has is attempting these mothball things. Apparently they're supposed to help with bugs. I mean, it's wanting to keep me away, so. But the glads are looking really cool. Well, that's kind of awesome. Gabriel, stop eating the foliage. Okay. We're gonna come up this way. Still got the onions in the ground. I guess the rule of thumb with them is once they start getting soft at the base, that's when you're supposed to pull them. Well, they're not, so we're gonna leave them. Beans are looking good, so that's awesome. And then we've got more parsnips here. These I don't remember how many days after the other ones. It was like a week later, so I might hold off on pulling these for a week. I'm not sure. And then we'll kind of come around this way so you guys can see the herbs. Sage is here. This is my random assortment of flowers because it's chaotic just like me, which is fabulous. Fennel, rosemary. And actually, I moved the lavender out there, so. Thyme, parsley, lemongrass, basil, mint, and mint is on that side. That's lemon balm. But yeah, the only other thing that you guys probably haven't seen, I'm gonna come out this way so you guys can see it. Or try to. Is Brandon built these, and so we've got these purple beans that are climbing up, as well as I've got morning glories on them and moonflowers. Morning glories bloom in the morning, moonflowers bloom overnight, which is kind of cool. So yeah, those are pretty awesome. Yeah. And then we really failed at the YouTube thing this last couple weeks because it's just, there's been a lot of personal stuff that we've been dealing with, so I apologize for that. But we did a little renovation. So we took the deck down. It was basically rotted out. So we were lucky. The steps are actually in pretty good shape. Just need to clean them up a little bit, do some cleaning. But yeah, so we now have a stoop instead of a deck, which we never used anyway, so it really doesn't matter. And a new mailbox. So yeah, that is what we got going on here. But like I said, we haven't really posted many videos recently because we've just had a lot of personal stuff going on, and we really didn't have the ability to make content like we wanted to. This is my promise to you. We're gonna get better at it. We're gonna try to post more, try to do stuff more. But yeah, we just didn't have the ability. We're kind of just functioning and getting through stuff. So we love you guys. Glad to have you here, and we'll see you next time.